What's going on, man? Down here, I got my coffee, and I'm going to talk about a few tips that I've got for you about what to do with all your tainted currencies as we transition from the league into standard here at the beginning of February. If you're like me and you like to jump back and forth between playing in the league and then playing in standard for a while, and you're interested in the way that the items that you pick up, their value transitions over time, so on and so forth, then I think I've got a few things that are worth at least thinking about for a moment. So if that interests you, stick around. Alright, I'm here with my two new dragon boys, Bebop and Rocksteady. We're going to talk about these tainted currencies. I got 3 tips for you, basically. First one is, any of these that I pick up, I'm not selling them anymore. I'm going to hang on to these until I get into standard. The reason for that is, I'm noticing that if you just make this tab public, you got people already messaging you wanting to buy everything you got. They're offering prices above market value, at least as far as Awakened PoE numbers are showing me. And so that's an indication that these are going to go up in value. And we are pretty certain, I think, or I suppose I should say, it's totally reasonable to just assume that Scourge is not going to go core, at least in its current full permutation. And so these are probably going to go up in value. So it's kind of a no-brainer. If you're going to go into standard at all and you're planning on playing there, you want as many of these tainted currencies as you can get your hands on to flip for currency. Easy as that. The second tip is, I think the divine teardrops are going to be the big winner in terms of flipping and making your money. Double, triple, quadruple, whatever. I'm not going to go crazy, but if you can get these between 2 and 3x, I would buy some. And then maybe sell one right away when they go into standard if they pop off. And then maybe wait a little while, sell another one, and then keep 1 or 2 and see what happens over the course of the next couple years. These could go totally crazy. These could be super insane in a year or 2, especially if lots of people dump them right away and use them. So that's my second bit of advice is keep your hands on these, buy some if you've got the currency on hand. I think these are going to be a really interesting currency to watch as the market transitions between this league and standard. The last bit of advice then, the third tip, is about these crangled maps. I can't think of any reason not to just run them. So they could either stay the same in standard, in which case if you're already selling them, you just keep selling them. If you're like me and you mostly run them, then just keep running them. And there's no reason to like hoard them. Either the mechanics will stay the same, so you're gonna get the same shit, or something's gonna happen in the patch and you're gonna get less, essentially. Basically, I mean, unless they decide to buff it, but I doubt that. Basically, I would say you're either gonna get the same shit that's listed on the map, or you're gonna somehow get fucked over and get less. And so I would run these now so that you have the drops on hand so that you get to choose item by item. What do you want to sell now? What do you want to flip? All of that good stuff. So essentially that's it. Keep your tainted currencies. There's no reason to sell them now. You're not going to make that much on them right now, especially since lots of people are going to sell theirs if there's bots and whatever else that are just trying to buy them all up. Number 2, maybe take a chance on some of these, buy some of these up and see how the market goes. And then run all your crangled maps, try and get some more of these, and maybe get some of these to drop. Other than that,
what now?
That's about all I've got. And yeah, I hope you have a good rest of your day. And if you would, hit that like button, hit the subscribe thing, do all of that. And I'll see you in the next video.